I wanted to get your thoughts on the spectacle that the halftime show, like Beyonce, that Pepsi is putting on. What role that plays during the Super Bowl these days?
Well, I think it's a big part of the whole experience, you know, from home, and I guess being at the game. I mean, as someone who played the game, unfortunately, you know, we didn't get a chance to watch the halftime show, which, you know, I know sometimes I would have liked to, you know, to have seen them, but it's huge. I think that it's all part of what has made the Super Bowl what it is, that it's really transcended the sports pages. You know, I mean, it's gone on to entertainment, and it's become a huge event for, you know, all, you know, it's essentially an American holiday. And, you know, and the halftime act is a big part of that, of course, along with the advertising and stuff, the commercials, you know, throughout the game. But you know, some people would say, hey, maybe it's a little bit overdone. I don't think so. I think it's great. I love it. I love the build up to it. Love the halftime act, and I'm thrilled about Beyonce. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking forward to watching her, and I think it's fantastic.
Another big part of this Super Bowl week is the Madden Bowl, which you were at last night. What role do you feel video games play today with NFL players?
Well, I mean, it's a huge phenomenon what's going on with the video game, and then certainly, you know, the Madden video game, and you know, what role that's had in terms of the popularity of the sport. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I would think that it has at some level, but it's pretty wild what's happened as far as the Madden game, and you know, the popularity that it's achieved over the years, and the sustainability that it has had. You know, video games are clearly a big part of you know, for our kids, and for a generation that, you know, we're somewhat unfamiliar with, that I am. But I think it's been great. I think that, you know, along with that, then there's the other side of it, to where we want to try to encourage our kids to kind of leave the console behind and get off the couch and get outside and exercise a little bit. And so, as a father who has young daughters, and you know, they don't play Madden, but they play other things, and you know, trying to encourage that. But that's all part of it. I mean, I think every generation has some hurdles and things that are a little different from what we experienced, and that's fine. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it right. You just try to do the best you can with it all.
Did you play video games at all?
You know, not much. I never have, and went through a little bit of a stretch there in college where I played a little bit, but you know, in fact, I've never even played Madden. You know, so I may be the only person associated with football that's never played Madden. I was mesmerized last night watching how great the graphics and everything were. You know, I think this is a real game going on. So a lot has happened. I think it's great. I mean, I really do. But I think, like everything, you got to take it in moderation.
Right. And they are getting people off the couch with Connect. So you do play Madden and get off the couch and play.
You know, that, and you know, but not being that familiar with Connect. So, but at the end of the day, I don't think you can ever replace just getting out and exercising, and you know, playing pickup games and doing things of that nature with your friends. But it's, you know, hey, these kids will be just fine, and it's all good, and they're learning a lot, and there's probably a lot of positives that come with it too that we're unaware of at the time. And so I'm not one of those that condones necessarily all that's going on, but I do know the video game is a huge industry, and Madden in particular.